of the zodiacs that is closely connected with the brow chakra is Sagittarius. And definitely the aspects of the brow chakra is to focus. Okay, first of all, you want to focus your intelligence to know who and what your highest good and greatest joy lies in. And that's in yourself. Okay, and mentally definitely projecting that. Okay, and you want to come off as that wise person. Okay, which is cultivated in wisdom for the best of your life so that you can experience these assistance as you're giving assistance, as you're receiving assistance to others on your path in life. Very, very important, my lovelies. Okay, and not only that, okay, but you definitely want to connect with the brow chakra. It's providing you energy and it's expanding that energy, okay, into your inner pictures for your life. Very, very important, guys. That is a vital, vital key. Okay, so it's going to expand those pictures of your life, how you see yourself, and not only that, but how you see yourself in the world. Okay, so again, you want to think of your highest possible outcome. You know, envision your mental projection, again, your brow chakra, your mental projection of having that highest possible outcome for your life. Okay, and so you're working together with this energy to create a harmonious vision. Okay, in this current reality, in the now. Very, very important. And by doing so, by incorporating that energy, you become grounded in your everyday logic, your thinking, your intuitive connection, even your imaginative experiences that you have. Okay, you become connected with that. And you know, guys, the brow chakra is phenomenal because it resonates between the ages of 35 to 42. It's connected to the pituitary gland. Okay, and also it controls your center of your focuses. Okay, very, very important what you're focusing on and mentally projecting. You know, very, very important, guys, that you hold on to that. And so not only that, but there's definitely been even some psychological suppressions that could have come up, you know, at a younger age, and then they kind of come out when you get between the ages of 35 to 42. Okay, and so, you know, you could kind of struggle, you know, to work effectively because of these mental projections. So you definitely want to continue to have mental constraints, think the best, you know that you have a need to create your happiness, having a wholesome life. Mentally project that. Because again, guys, a shift in your current awareness, as a result of that, you're able to mentally project how you would like your life, how you would like to experience in the physical, in the now, manifesting in the now. So you have to mentally project that. And the way that when you're mentally closing your eyes and when you're daydreaming and you're seeing these visions, that's a connection, guys, with your brow chakra. So it's imperative that you hold on to that key and remain that wise person. You don't have to be the age 35 to 42 to have that wisdom. Okay, it's a key that you want to incorporate in your everyday thinking. Okay, because you want to consistently recharge your energy. You want to consistently activate that energy into your mental projections that you are foreseeing, not based off of the external world's limits. You want to see in the now. When you're mentally projecting, you want to mentally project the best of life. Not based off of a limit, not based off of a condition, but how you mentally, through your mental truth, want your life to be. So focus your energy on that. Because again, guys, we're in an energy universe. It's a give or take type of energy. So the more you put your energy there mentally, the more you're going to manifest that condition. And again, you have that power with that shift in your awareness to be able to mentally cultivate that happiness into your life, to be able to mentally construct those pictures that you foresee manifesting in the now, in this present physical experience. Very, very important, my lovelies. And so, guys, you know, for every yin, there's a yang. But the equalicity, for the good and the bad, is that it's a positive outcome for all involved. So, you know, some of the negatives, guys, is, you know, you can be intellectual, but, you know, you might be kind of narrow-minded in your views, judgmental. Again, based off of your experience, you might become judgmental, you know, a little angry. So now you're becoming dry, okay? And your thinking's dry and it's lifeless. And so you're not seeing the hope in the bigger picture. You're only seeing the right now circumstance. So it's very, very important that you encompass the fact that you do have that mental power to shift your awareness, to actually construct your thoughts in a way that you are mentally seeing the highest possible potential in the now for your life. So focus your energy on those areas. And that's how you're able to regenerate, reground yourself, reroot yourself in those mental projections for your life. Very, very important, my lovelies, that you tap into that element and that key. Very, very vital, guys, for your life force. And so astrologically, for the planets that are associated with the brow chakra is the moon. So again, the moon is shining light. Okay, so the moon goes into those dark spaces. The moon lights the earth. So again, it's going into that dark part of your mind and shining that bright light, okay, on what you're mentally projecting. So that's why you're able to go into your deep subconscious mind and have those thoughts pop up way in the back. Something you might have thought about 10 years ago pop up. Because the moon goes in there and shines light onto all those thoughts. And at that moment, if you're no longer in need to think like that, then you don't push it away. You embrace the thought and say, oh, okay, well, wow, thank you for coming back, surfacing back up. And you know what? I appreciate you. But, you know, I'm grateful now that, and paint that picture, guys. Change that thought to a more affirmative thought. A more affirmative thought is 100 times more powerful than a low vibrational thought. And again, we choose to be unhappy. We choose to be mad. We choose to be sad. So again, guys, a shift in your awareness can bring that eternal happiness. You know, no one's perfect. We have good and bad days. Things happen. But at that moment, recognize that. Okay, if it's a block, a lot of times it's a protection block. And of course, in that moment, you may not be happy with that block. Okay, because you want to get something at that moment. But again, guys, that shift, well, you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Because now I have an opportunity to rethink and I'm still able to move forward. So I had a little time to rethink things. And again, you know, you're constantly, consistently changing your thoughts. Every second you're thinking. Okay, so you might think this way, then you think that way. So again, you want to be mindful of those mental projections because again, you have one life to live. This is your life. Every day you're mentally projecting how you want to live your life. So again, guys, just be mindful of it. Okay, be mindful of that energy. And then also for those of you that, hey, might want to incorporate healing crystals, okay, to regenerate, because crystals can help you to regenerate, reground yourself with that mental projections. Okay, some of the healing crystals that you can use, one of my favorites is lapis lazuli. Okay, and I really like that crystal because it's kind of a purplish blue color and it looks like stars in it. Very magical. But mentally, definitely you feel that mental projection. You kind of feel the spirit realm, like you're connected, and you can feel it working. You can feel it healing. Okay. And another lovely, lovely crystal that you can incorporate is tanzanite. Okay. Tanzanite is very powerful, as well as sapphires. Sapphires, of course, they speak for themselves. They're very magical crystals. And so, for those of you that might feel like, hey, maybe I haven't been, connecting with my thoughts, thinking the best. Maybe I just haven't been thinking the best. Sometimes we go through this in life. No one's perfect. But at the end of the day, understand, guys, you matter. You matter. And you have the opportunity to mentally project where you want to see your life go, how you want to live your life, who you want to live your life with, okay? The vibration in which you would like to vibrate. So again, every day instill that. Very, very powerful. Very, very important. Very, very important, guys. Okay? And so with that being said, I'm going to give you guys a mantra affirmation for those of you that, might say, well, hey, I haven't really been connecting mentally as well as, I could or I should. I'll begin, guys. I think the very best of all situations at all times. Very, very important, my lovelies, to think the very best in any situation, all situations at all times. Think the very best for your outcome and for all who's involved so that everyone can have a positive outcome. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but in that moment, you consciously have a choice to shift the way you think, to get that end results that you do desire. Very, very important. Okay. And no, okay. Think about a hawk, guys. The hawk is a symbol. Okay. It's very clear, very penetrating in its vision. So think about your vision being very clear. So clear that it penetrates through. You feel it through your heart. It's like you're aligned. Your heart, your throat, your brain, your power, your root, your sensuality, your physicality. All of those are in line because you have that clear vision. And it also represents the compatibility between you and your brow chakra. So you want to cut through those illusions and come to your higher truth, guys. Very, very important. Again, guys, my name is Pauline Violet. This is Empowered Minds, and we are covering the brow chakra today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Stay tuned.